for Coffee and Music, number 1696. Happy Monday. I hope you had a spectacular weekend. My weekend was awesome. We went to the Grassroots Music Festival, the Finger Lakes Grassroots Music Festival, up there in Trumansburg. It's about 15-20 minutes away from Ithaca, and we pretty much spent all weekend there for the most part. What an awesome weekend. We saw Sierra Hull on, I think it was Friday, and then Lucas Nelson on Saturday. Both incredible shows, although I gotta say, Sierra Hull on the mandolin, she could pick, and I think it was an awesome show. Awesome shows all around. Closed it out last night by seeing the Cast Iron Cowboys again, and that was an amazing show as well. How's it going, Jake? Good to see you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hope you guys had a good weekend too. I'm gonna kick off this coffee and music on the chill and sillier side of things. This one's called Watch It All Burn from the Lake on Our Inflatable Sofa. Good morning, Carlos. It's shorts and boots again. Yeah, buddy. I did some jorts and boots yesterday at Grassroots. It's a good feeling. It's just like a F it. Let's go with the boots and jorts. Good morning, Fabio. How's it going? Here we go. This is Watch It All Burn from the Lake on Our Inflatable Sofa. Well, I barely made it home. Everyone has lost control thanks to the earthquake and the mysterious plague. But I believe it was a sign when I found what the looters left behind. Relax, my love, we will soon be safe. So let's use all the air in our chests and simply float away from this mess. Yes, let's go out on the lake on our inflatable sofa and watch the world end. I got some beer and trail mix to hold us over till it's safe to start again. Darling, don't shed a tear, the apocalypse is here, but we can still grow older. We can see it turn and watch it all burn from the lake on our inflatable sofa. As we push off from the shore, we can see the world's at war. Just how beautiful the sky is tonight. The ash and clouds above our heads reflects a yellow and a blood red from the cities on fire, but out of sight. So if it's going to be this way, let's try to win and find a good spot to throw the anchor in. Yes, let's go out on the lake on our inflatable sofa and watch the world end. I got my fishing pole and a propane stove. The bass don't know what's coming for them. Darling, don't shed a tear, the apocalypse is here, but we can still grow older. We can see it turn and watch it all burn from the lake on our inflatable sofa. We can see it turn and watch it all burn from the lake on our inflatable sofa. Watch It All Burn from the Lake on Our Inflatable Sofa. Yeah, buddy, that's on the album Life is for taking chances. If you want to hear it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, or everywhere else. Yo, how's it going? Otis Driftwood, good to see ya. 10:30 p.m. in Australia. Good evening to you. Good evening to you, Otis. Good morning, everybody in the States. Good afternoon to everybody in Europe. How's it going? It's good to see you. Good morning. This is Coffee Music 1696. My name is Jeremiah Craig. Welcome in here. Whew. How's it going, Alberto? Good to see you. Cheers. We got Harley in the house. Fabio, Carlos, Jake. Good morning. We got to talk boots of the day. If you just joined us, you haven't entered the live chat yet, let us know what your boots of the day are. If you're in the live chat right now, stay in there. Let's talk boots of the day. What are your boots of the day? Let me know in the live chat. What are you guys kicking off the weekend? I'm kicking off the week in these Ariat Bama Fury. These Ariat Futurity Relentless Bama Fury boots. I really like the green tops on these. And it's kind of got this rough out or weighted, distressed black foot and counter. As you can see, it's got a nice cutter toe as well. It's a little bit more narrow than some of the other cutter toes that Ariat has, and I think it's a pretty good look. It also got a leather outsole on there as well. They're still pretty new to me. Featured in the wearing cowboy boots without looking country video, and I'm enjoying wearing them around. It's a B width, so gotta love it. What about you guys? What are you guys rocking here on this beautiful Monday? Let me know in the live chat. Grassroots was so much fun this weekend. Went to the Grassroots Festival. Feeling it. After a music festival weekend, I'm definitely feeling it today. Harley rocking some Durango Rebel boots. So it's supposed to be a cool 83 degrees today. Right? It's supposed to be on the cooler side of things here. Only about 70, so that'll be nice. After a hot humid weekend. Otis rocking the Ariat Statler Dejan Roughouts. Nice. Most comfortable boots that you have. Gotta love it. And the Roughouts a good look too. Fabio just bought a pair of Python boots and wonder if you can use Bic 4 on them. Yes, you can. As long as they're not suede Python. Chances are they're not suede Python. But yeah, you can use Bic 4 on snakeskin. On Python. I collapse. This was the Ariat Futurity Bama Fury boot. I'll link it up on this video after the stream is done. How's it going, Joseph? Good to see you. Waiting for some Anderson Bean Rattlers to come in the mail today. Oh, that's epic. That's going to be sweet. Morning, Tommy Robinson. Good to see you. Winter Jolt, good morning. Getting your first pair of cowboy boots? The Ariat Circuit Patriot Western boot. Nice. That's a good one. That's got or used to have a really nice insole. I don't know what it has now, but it's just a good all-around boot. One of the guys in Cast Iron Cowboys has it. He wears it everywhere. He's already got a resole on it. He loves that boot so much. Josh Chamberlain, the bass player in that band. He wears those all the time and absolutely loves them. Good call, Winter Jolt. You got the square toe version, the wide square double stitch welt. I think they have lots of other versions now too. I was just curious if you got the wide square double stitch welt one. That's the kind of that's the one that Josh has. Which of course he got from being on the channel. He was in a video last year. Two Wheel Tommy. Ariat Benchmade in 10D is about the same size as always. Were a little tight in the vamp. Couldn't get them on or off. Do you think 10.5 will be big enough? It may be. It may be. Did you get the Roper or one of the cowboy style boots? I feel like ropers in general, sometimes, especially modern ropers, have a lower instep. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to put on, just because the heel is lower. So on a lot of these modern ropers, the heel is a little bit lower. So then they bring that instep down, and then your foot has to make that transition into a like a lower an angle that's more drastic, right? Because you got a lower heel, a lower instep. Your foot has to make that turn, and it's kind of a drastic turn. So for people with higher insteps, higher heels work really well because it's not as much of a turn that you have to make. It's the Stillwell. It's the Stillwell. Oh, that is a little bit of a higher heel one, right? That's the square toe one. Yeah, probably I'd say go 10.5. I'd say go 10.5. That's probably a good call. All right. Let's keep going silly today. I'm in a silly mood. I'm in a silly chill mood. This song here is a silly song that I wrote out in Bothell, Washington. I was in the library one day just reading about the history of Bothell, and it turns out that they were one of the first towns as a suburb of Seattle to pave their roads. And when they paved their roads, they decided that they needed to do a little bit extra for all the people going out of their way to drive through Bothell, because they were the only town, or one of the only towns in Seattle suburbs at the time, who had paved roads. So they were like, let's do something extra for all the people, and if they need to stop and pee in the middle of the night, let's make sure that the roadsides are clear of all the pricker bushes, all these thistle plants, the plants with thistles. They got huge, like I think they call them huckleberry. They're like huge. They're like blackberries, pretty much, but they're all over the place. So they were really afraid that people were gonna get stuck in the prickers if they had to stop in the middle of the night and pee. So they made this bill to make it a law to remove all the pricker bushes off the side of the road. It's called Thistle Bill, and it's a true story. We've done our part in paving the town for all the travelers on their way to the sound. But we can do better when the sun goes down and pave the way for sweet relief. So I introduce the good thistle bill to clear blackberry bushes from the side of the hill, and next to the road and across from the mill, to keep away unintended grief. Yes, we stand for freedom to travel around and to get relief anywhere it is found. So we'll dig up all of these thistles in sight, so you don't prick your prick in the night. But wait, hold your applause until you hear the whole tale. It's short and it's sad and unequivocally male. Consuming all coffee that one can corral is the start of this fair warning. He stopped past the mill to find a tree, but with none to be found, he soon led Willie free among all the thistles, then cried out bitterly, and we couldn't pull him out until the morning. Oh, yes, we stand for freedom to travel around and to get relief anywhere it is found. So we'll dig up all of these thistles in sight, so you don't prick your prick in the night. Consider this tale before voting today, and think of yourself in a similar way. Just then the whole hall roared with a number of yays. We don't want our pricks pricked in the night. Yes, we stand for freedom to travel around and to get relief anywhere it is found. So we'll dig up all of these thistles in sight, so you don't prick your prick in the night. All right now. True story. True story. Look it up. Gerhard Eriksson was the town's postmaster at the time, came up with the idea, and made a bill for Bothell, Washington, to remove all of the prickers alongside the road so you could safely pee in the middle of the night if you had to stop in town. Yo, Carlos, thank you so much for that super chat tip. I really appreciate it, man. Recently ordered some, we got Optitron in here. Recently ordered some vintage Chippewa Golden Crazy Horse Packer boots. They're gonna arrive tomorrow. I can't wait. That's what I'm talking about. This sounds epic. Sounds epic. Am I a black coffee guy? Yes. Yep, so usually I just go, I don't know if I can show you without pouring any out. Black coffee. My favorite coffee is Anchorhead Coffee out of Seattle. We used to live there, so we found it there, and I just really like it. Me and my wife really like Anchorhead Coffee, and we normally use a French press to make it. It's the easiest way to do it, and also we got like one of those nice, it's like all metal French presses, because if you get one of the glass French presses that all the fancy people have, they break so quickly. I don't know if it's just me, but I treat things really horribly. So every glass French press that I had only lasted like a month or so. So we get the really beefy ones, and we take it camping. We take it everywhere with us. It's awesome. So that's how we usually make coffee. We do have a fancy coffee machine too. We got a bunch of ways to make coffee. We can also make Chemex coffee, which is the beaker, the scientific looking one. That's fun sometimes. It just takes forever. French press is the fastest, I feel like, for us around here. My shirt size. This is a large. I usually go with a large. Is what I go with. Sometimes extra large, because I'm a certified big guy. I don't know if you guys know, but these days, certified big guy. I got my certificate. And how you guys get certified big guy certificates, if you're curious, at least three strangers have to come up to you and say, "Hey, big guy," or have to, say to somebody you're with, "Who's that big guy?" Or, just, big guy, When I was growing up, I was so skinny. And even if you look back on the channel, when I started doing any videos, I was so skinny. I was like 165, 6'1". It's like I could never put on any weight, even when I went to the gym. It's like my metabolism was so fast. It just could get rid of everything before my body had a chance to use it. And then, like about 4 years ago, I noticed my metabolism starting to slow down. So I was like, all right, bet, let's go. So then I started going to the gym and went from 165 to now I'm over 200. So I have a plus 200 big guy certificate. So certified big guy, that's what happens. Right now, I'm driving a really small car. It seems like my Santa Maria, my Buick, is pretty much going to be done for here. So my friend letting me borrow her car for a little bit, because she's got they got 3 cars. They're not using this one right now, so I'm borrowing it. And it's really small. It's a Mazda 2. It's so small. I feel so European in it. And the other day I was at the liquor store. I was picking up some what are those things called? High noons for my wife. And I come out, and I'm walking up to this little car that I'm borrowing from my friend, and all of a sudden I hear behind me, this guy just yells out, "You gotta be fucking kidding me!" And I was like, oh. I look behind me, he's looking at me, he's just standing there. I'm like, are we about to throw down, bro? I'm just thinking, I'm like, what's gonna happen here? He walks up to me slowly, and I'm just like, keeping my composure, letting him know I'm not messing around. He's like, "There's no way a big guy like you is going to fit into a little car like that." I'm like, thanks, bro. I feel so European in it. I just felt so good because he called me a big guy. I never got called a big guy ever. Tegan, French press is the way to go. Yeah, it's easy. French press is like the plunger thing, yeah. It's got the little screen on the inside, and you just let it sit there for 4 minutes. You push that plunger down, and you're ready to go. It's seriously the best. I think it's the best way, at least for the way that I like to drink coffee. Is a voicemail still working? Oh, you mean my Google? You mean my Google number? No, I didn't use it for a while, and then Google shut it off. Yeah, buddy. Certified big guy, Jake in the house. How's it going? Afternoon, Philip. You got some blackjack triad rattlesnakes? Are you kidding me? You found them on eBay? Dude, what a score. What a score for the UK. I can't believe you found those out there. That's badass. Any more Olathe reviews? Maybe after trying. We'll see how it goes. Those tall tops are sweet. A little exaggeration. What's a story without a little exaggeration? All right, I got one more song here. I'm not sure which one, though. Let's keep having some fun this morning. And this song is called Mountain Dew. This is an old song. Favorite shirt color? I don't know. I'm starting to, like, since I'm a certified big guy now, I'm starting to sweat a lot more than I used to. So I'm liking more like black colors, because the sweat doesn't show through as much. I got like these gray shirts, and it's like when you get a gray shirt sweaty, everybody knows how sweaty you are. All right. This is Mountain Dew. I didn't write this one, but I really like it. So it's like an old bluegrassy folk song. Here we go. There's a big holler tree down the road here from me, where you lay down $1 or two. Then you go round the bend, and when you come back again, there's a jug full of good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it off you, I'll shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Well, my Auntie June bought some brand new perfume. It had such a sweet smelling pew. But to her surprise, when she had it analyzed, it was nothing but good old Mountain Dew. Then there's my Uncle Nort, he's sawed off and short. He measures about 4'2". But he thinks he's a giant when he gets in my pants of that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it off you, I'll shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. The preacher rode by, he had a tear in his eye. He said his wife had been down with the flu. He thought that I ought just to set him a part of that good old Mountain Dew. So I went to see my brother Bill. He got a still up on the hill where he runs all the gallons through. All the buzzards in the sky get so drunk they can't fly from smelling that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it off you, I'll shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it off you, I'll shut up my mug if you Mountain Dew! There's a classic one for you. Oh man, I love that song so much. I think my favorite version is by Grandpa Jones. If you don't know who Grandpa Jones is, check it out. Off of the old, what was that? Hee Haw? The old Hee Haw show. Oh man. Oh. Woo! All right. It's Monday. We got to get to it here. Lots to do. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to getting to it. And you know how we get to it. Kick ass. Take names. Have a little fun while we're at it. How's it going? Disobey, good to see ya. Carlos, thanks again for another super chat tip. I appreciate it. We got Cheap Tree Garden in here. Rayborn, good morning to you. Thank you, Carlos. Disobey found a pair of Stingray square toe boots for $145. They're a smidge too long. Any suggestions to fill up the toe box a little bit more? Put another insole in there. That's what I'd say. Start thin and then work your way up. They got the really thin ones on Amazon that you can get that's like cork and leather, super thin. Put it in there, see if that does it. If not, you can find some thicker insoles on Amazon too. And then you basically are making the boot size a little smaller. So that's what I would suggest. Kick ass, take names, have a little fun out there. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow for Coffee Music 1697 on Instagram. Also got a show this weekend with my Brothers Cross It, at Trey Levin Wines from 4 to 7. If you guys are in the Finger Lakes area, Trey Levin Wines up in King Ferry. So if you guys are out here, I'll see you there. Cheers, guys. Have a great one.